Hey guys, I hope everybody's having an awesome night. So I'm so excited. I just got back from the trail a little while ago. I haven't been out there in like over a week. I've been releasing so much stuff. So I didn't get to see any deer, but I got to see a bunch of birds and I got to see Batty McBat. He's this cute bat. He likes to fly over my head when I go to the trail at like in the evening at certain times. He's so cute. And I got Baby Sage. Let me see if you can see her cute little face. Baby Sage laying and snuggling with her mom. So I wanted to talk to you about what we perceive beauty is, right? The idea of beauty and where this came from, so we can really work on ourselves, right? Because I noticed this, I used to have this issue, and it really only came to my awareness today, but I had this issue where I believe that a woman has to be like really skinny, or not really skinny, but like fit. She has to be fit and like, you know, have a certain body type and a certain look to be beautiful, to be sexy, to be attractive. And although, you know, I know I'm beautiful and I know I'm like attractive and stuff like that, I didn't always feel like that. And I don't always feel like that. And so the realization I came to today is because I have this false perception on what a woman's beauty looks like, right? And I think a lot of people do, and it's a subconscious thing, and we're not really fully aware of it. But, you know, we grow up and we look at our role models. We see, you know, our role models on TV, and I'm talking about growing up. I mean, even now too, but I don't really have role models on TV, but you understand my point. Some people do. You know, you see these celebrities, you see these models, you see these women in magazines or men. And this, you know, for the reverse, on a man's side, they see the same thing, right? They see, like women, we see these girls with these perfect symmetrical faces and these long, beautiful, silky hair and these, you know, big, like perfect perky boobs and like hourglass figure and these nice round butts, right? These big lips, tiny noses, big eyes, like all of this shit, right? And guys, I'm sure you look, I mean, I'm not a guy, so I don't really know how you fully think, but I'm sure a lot of men, because what do you see in magazines for men? You see these men who are very fit. They have like, you know, six packs or washboard abs. They have huge muscles. You know what I'm saying? They have this certain physique, or they have the beard, you know, they have certain looks, right? And 222 again. And so, okay. Ooh, I'm seeing all the numbers tonight. Ooh, okay. Oh my God, heart chakra. Okay. That's so funny because the number I just saw was heart stuff. It was heart related. Anyway, love related. Anyway, so we go through this kind of perception and the subconscious perception that this is what, you know, a man or woman looks like, is supposed to look like. And then we want ourselves to look like that. And when we don't match that, then we have these issues with our self-esteem. Now, it can go a little bit deeper than that. This came up for me today. So today I was feeling really good. I was feeling like, damn, I look on fire. You know, I was like took a selfie. I was like, oh, I'm going to post that on my story. And actually this Justin Bieber song, I only heard it yesterday and it's been playing in my head, but not like normal, like where you just can't get a song out of your head. My angels have been guiding me to this all day, right? And it's called Intentions by Justin Bieber. And it goes, picture perfect, you don't need no filter, gorgeous, something, you're a killer or something, something like that, right? And they gave me that message because it has to do with something in my personal life. And I understand why. They literally did it when I was sleeping in the middle of the night, and another message about a feather in the middle of the night. So I know, okay, throat chakra. And it was definitely a message, but, yeah, so I posted that and, you know, I was feeling really good and I'm like feeling like, damn, I look sexy today, you know, whatever, feeling on fire. And I go out to the trail and all of a sudden I start feeling self-conscious and I'm like, why am I all of a sudden feeling self-conscious? Like nothing happened, like no one said anything to me, no one did anything, like why am I feeling this way? And so I asked my angels, I'm like, I know something needs to come up because I'm not just feeling like this for no reason. And so this memory with one of my exes who I was with for a very long time came up, and he said to me that I am fat, I'm disgusting, I'm a pig, and literally I'm nasty, and a bunch of other really nasty things about how unattractive I am, and a bunch of really personal things I really don't want to share. And so I did not realize how bad it affected me. I did not realize that it bothered me as much as it did. And so subconsciously it's been sitting in there like fucking with my self-esteem, making me, you know, have this feeling about myself like maybe I am not attractive, or maybe, my body is not sexy because I don't have this, freaking hourglass figure. And so something else kind of triggered this the other day too. And I'm so glad it did, because it helped me really kind of process this and realize that I have this idea in my head that that's what's beautiful, is an hourglass figure. That's what I should look like. That's what's beautiful. And then when, you meet people who you're in an intimate relationship with, I was with him for a really long time, says something like that to you, it kind of really makes you believe that's what you're supposed to look like, right? So it definitely was an eye-opener, and it definitely helps you to change what your perception of beauty is. And so this is really about working on our self-esteem and really, looking at how we feel about ourselves. And if we're not feeling good about ourselves, why? Because we are all beautiful. We are all attractive. We are all sexy. And that is why you've been with people, because people find you attractive, because people find you sexy. If you weren't, people wouldn't be with you. Like, who goes with somebody that they don't find attractive? And the other thing with the attraction and beauty, and I feel like I need to say this, and I feel like this should really be unspoken, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this, which is beauty really is on the inside. Beauty is really skin deep, because as much as people want this beautiful, outside, is the outside going to keep you warm at night? Is the outside going to communicate with you or have a connection with you, or, help you through your hard times or be loyal to you? No, they're not. The person on the inside is what is going to help that relationship be successful or not the outside. And so have you ever met somebody who is not necessarily your, if you have a type? I don't really have a type, but if you have a type, if somebody is not your ideal type, have you ever looked at them and still been attracted to them because they're like really funny, or they're really charming, or they're really like loving and beautiful and have like a beautiful soul, and they're really sweet, and you're just like, ooh, like, wow, okay. And their attractiveness just gets more attractive. Maybe ideally they weren't what you were looking for, but they're so much more attractive because of who they are internally. We should really be feeling people's energy and looking at their soul and looking how they are as a human being, and really focusing on that rather than, what's on the outside. Now, part of your, and I know this kind of contradicts itself because the society we live in, but part of your self-esteem is feeling beautiful on the outside too. It's knowing your value. It's knowing your worth internally. It is knowing that you are an amazing person, and every, personality trait you have is beautiful, right? But it's also feeling it and looking at it when you look in the mirror and knowing you are beautiful, and knowing you are sexy, and knowing you're attractive. And this is for men and women, because women are not the only ones who have these issues. Men do too. Men have these same perceptions that they should look like these men in magazines. And women have these perceptions like they should look like in magazines too. It's wrong. Like, personally, I don't have a type per se, but my non-type is somebody who's really, really thin. My non-type is somebody who is really, really buff. Like, I don't really find that attractive. But that is not to say that I would ever close myself off from a person like that. If I saw somebody like that and I had an excellent conversation with them and got to know them, absolutely I could date them. Absolutely I could be attracted to them, because what attracts me to somebody is who they are inside, not what they are on the outside. So like, we might have these ideas of what we like and what we're attracted to, but it doesn't mean that can't change, and it doesn't mean it shouldn't change. When you go out, you can see the beauty in everybody. Everybody has attractive features, whether it's your idea of what's attractive or not. Everybody has beauty within them. Everybody's soul is beautiful. Maybe not their human personality, but their soul is beautiful, because their human personality might be a hurt person that hurts other people. Their personality and soul, not necessarily the same thing, right? Oh my God. Can we just talk about how cute she is for a second though? She's so cute. I love it. But, it's really important for us to look at, and it's really important for us to stop really even looking on the outside and really start reflecting on the inside with your self-esteem, who you are, and on the outside, who you are too. And when we're looking for partners, not really just closing the box on somebody's height, somebody's weight, somebody's body type, somebody's eye color or hair color or things like that. Really focusing on the important things, which is, who are they internally? What is their soul like? What is their personality like? are we compatible in that way? And I personally just think everybody's beautiful. I really do. I think that we should just go out and just see the beauty in everybody and stop fucking comparing ourselves to people. I raise my hand to that because I've done that recently where I've been out with my friends and like I've definitely done that. I'm like, oh my God, they look better than me or whatever. And I had to really catch myself in the middle of doing it and like, girls, stop. Like, you're beautiful, they're beautiful, you can both be beautiful. Like, it's okay. And I've had to catch myself. I've had conversations with my girlfriends about this too, not like sitting there, whatever. And, girls feel like that. Like, I'm sure men do the same thing too. I don't know because I don't talk to men like this, but like I've had girlfriends who say the same thing to me, or they're like, oh my God, you have, the perfect this, or you have the perfect this, and I wish I had this. But you also have the perfect everything too. It's because our perception is you have to be a certain way to be perfect. You are just perfect. You are just perfect. And we have to stop, idolizing these models and these societal figures as what is ideal and what is beautiful. You are beautiful. You are attractive. I mean, I go out and people, are attracted to me, and it's, possibly because of my outside, but it's because I'm a fucking awesome person. It's because I radiate love. It's because I radiate positivity and happiness and joy. That's why they're attracted to me. It might be outside too, but really it's not. And who I attract is the same thing. I attract people who are genuine, honest, like good, caring, loving people. And I love spiritual people too. Like, I'll tell you, I met this guy in St. Augustine. He's 69 years old. My friend and I went into a shop. She was going to get something. And we ended up having this conversation. I swear we were probably talking to him for like an hour. She wants to show her presence. And he said he was 69. I remember his age, but, and physically, no, but I was like, literally, I left the store. I'm like, dude, I love this guy. I'm like, his personality is so great. We got into this amazing spiritual conversation, and his personality and his soul just shines. And you're just like, wow, what a beautiful human being. Like, what a beautiful person. So really, that's what beauty is. It's not this. But since we live in the society we live in, I feel like if you're feeling unattractive on the outside, work on what you feel on the inside and change that perception on what beauty is. So I really hope this helps with people with loving yourself, building that self-esteem, building that confidence, knowing how beautiful you are, knowing how gorgeous you are, knowing how sexy you are, how handsome you are, if you're a man or a woman, knowing how you look and just embracing that and loving yourself and not letting other people affect you and not judging yourself or comparing yourself to other people, because you're never going to look like somebody else. Why would you want to? You were made the way you were made by divine. She wants to say hi again. She keeps popping her head up. By a divine being. You are made that way to look that way because you're beautiful in every way. You're beautiful in every way. So just embrace that beauty, embrace who you are, embrace it, love yourself. And honestly, if you want to go post a fucking selfie, just cover my face up, where you're looking good, don't worry about people judging you or thinking you're narcissistic. Do what you want. You know what? Confidence is confidence, okay? You should be confident. You should love yourself. And if somebody's getting affected by you posting something like that or loving yourself, that's an issue with their self-esteem and has nothing to do with you. And I say this because I know from personal experience, I've heard people saying stuff like that, like, oh my God, she does this, or oh my God, she does, not necessarily about me, but other people. Let's not judge people. Let's let people do whatever they want. And if they're feeling on fire today and they want to feel like post how sexy they look, then fucking let them. Stop judging them. Stop, because all you're doing is really judging yourself. So, all right, I'm signing off. I got some stuff to do. I just wanted to send everybody love and hope that you're feeling this damn love energy, and hopefully that this is helping you with feeling better about yourself. So, love you guys. Have a good night.